The CBR Chronicles continue. We've gone to another verse for a few episodes, and this time it is Fairy Tail once again. Five anime characters stronger than Gray, Full Buster, and five
One of so
weaker
many
than
Bomel Alchemist
him.
characters on these.
I
The boy
fucking
Gray
swear,
the
if
dog.
Light Yagami is on this list, I fucking
Yes,
swear.
yes, bro. If
Not
y'all haven't been
Yagami.
watching the videos, bro, Light Yagami, one of the most
Edward.
powerful anime characters in existence. That Death Note just taking out everybody, apparently. My
Yeah, yeah,
CBR.
yeah.
For all
Even
the
though
rules, it can kill anyone.
If we do any
yeah.
comic ones, bro, freaking I want to see them be like, yo, Light Yagami could kill Superman. I'm like, oh, okay,
Actually,
bro.
yeah. Cosmic Armor Superman dies to Light Yagami since he has no counter to the Death Note.
But all right, let's make sure we get on this list. Okay, so from Fairy
Again, we do
Tail to
not read these
Ice
lists
Hunter,
before.
yeah,
Again, we do not read these lists before making videos on them. So if Light
this is
Yagami
all
is on the
new.
list, it's just pure predictive power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was made in
Like, I
December
remember I
of
said
last year. So
predicted
literally like
fucking
3 months
70
ago.
sins on one of these lists.
So, bro, if there is
What?
seven deadly sins,
What?
bro,
What?
no, sir.
What prideful?
Oh, I said I remember when I like precogged one out of a list were 7 deadly sins at number 1.
You're right.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so 10 weaker. Neoi, Lucy.
I'll read this. I know this series.
Okay.
New Lucy and her vicious alter ego, Elfin Lead. Lucy is an unusual girl with cat-like ears. They're bones. Get it right. And she has two different personalities. Lucy New is her extremely dangerous alter ego. You don't even get it right. You and Lucy are separate personalities. Get it right. You didn't even watch the anime. It's so obvious. Lucy New is her extremely dangerous alter ego, with several invisible hands that can take her opponents by surprise or protect her from bullets. Oh shit, she can solo the military.
Doesn't she have
Long,
50 invisible hands?
You're thinking of another character. She only has 2 or 4 hands. Her long but invisible arms, which are called vectors, can grab bullets in midair. Having some sort of hidden weapons that no one can see sure sounds like a cool thing, but is absolutely nothing compared to Gray's ice powers. Ice magic trumps her weird-looking arms.
Wait, what?
I just point out that they look weird.
No, he actually put her looking.
What?
Oh my god, you
Dude, they're
can't
not even
say
making
that.
arguments for Grace and Win. They're just saying, yeah, ice better than invisible hands.
Okay, so I'm not gonna disagree because like what isn't end of series fairy tale calc to like country to continental?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
Fairy
my
Tail,
god, they
Fairy
make
Tail, I
sense.
knew Fairy Tail was going to one
Like
shot.
here's the thing,
Oh my
like
god.
here's the thing though, like in the last chapters of the manga, like Lucy just goes in like this berserk mode, like her arms just like start reaching across the different countries, starting fucking shit up. So you could argue that she's also in that tier, but she's literally dying in those moments,
Yeah.
and they didn't mention that.
Yeah, but no. I'd say start a fucking series not to one-shot this bitch. And it's not to start a series fucking blew up a city.
Except except like the last chapters of the manga, because holy shit, she gets so much stronger in those last chapters. But again, she's dying when that happens. So like, accurate, but you're not giving the full story.
No. I'm talking about the series that they're bringing up on the article. Start a series not to one-shot that bitch with the invisible hands. It's like I remember her like best feat from what Death Metal brought up, her tanking a nuke or something. Or like
I don't
surviving
remember
the
if she
nuke.
did. But like the weird thing that they didn't mention it, that like her arms were starting to like get to the point where they could wipe out countries. Again, last chapter, she's dying, but whatever. You're right, but you're not giving the full story, CBR. So
Not
you're
the
wrong.
full context.
Like these people did not read the manga straight up.
the manga of the
But
series
dude,
called Elfin Lied.
dude, I don't think they know how to read at this point.
That is rude, prideful. That is rude.
I mean, if you just watched our previous fairy tale list, you know they have
They
zero reading
they
comprehension.
have a big anti-feed. Like, jeez, they have a big anti-feed, dude. It literally made me reconsider. Like, bro, is this the right list? like like not the right list. Just like, are we talking about the same Natsu? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't
What's number
Nah, man, it's
9?
talking about Datsu in the first time skip. These characters could beat him.
know. All right,
Anyways.
9. Stronger. Wiz. Konosuba is more than just a lich. Konosuba. Why did they put Konosuba twice? But Wiz is a terrifying lich, a powerful undead sorceress who owns a magic shop. Before she became a lich, she was known as the Ice Witch, and not only can she do all the ice magic that Gray does, but also other remarkable abilities. Dude, I had to stop myself from saying Ice
You're
King, dude.
cutting out.
Oh, fuck, cut up. Hello?
Yeah, it's clear on now.
Okay, dude, I had to
Yeah,
stop
you're coming
myself
in
from
again.
saying,
So.
dude, I had to stop myself from saying the Ice King, dude. From like Adventure Time, dude. That's what. Bro, when I heard ice, that's all I've been thinking about this entire time, dude. Okay, she can absorb the
Anyways,
energy of
read your
others by a
second.
single touch and then transfer it to somebody else. Wiz has the power to reanimate the dead, to serve as allies, and she can also cast sleeping curses among other spells. Actually, she can be Gray's magic mentor and maybe teach him a thing or two.
How strong is the Konosuba verse? Do you guys know?
I have no
I
idea.
don't. I don't. I've only seen the abridged version.
I haven't seen Konosuba.
Hmm. I haven't seen it either, so I guess we can't really comment, but I'll just say
Nope.
you're not given a lot of details of how strong she actually is. Like, what are some big boom booms that Konosuba's done? Where is she scale?
I don't know if she scales to anyone, since all I remember from the characters actually having feats from the abridged version is like Mega Me blowing up shit with probably like city-sized explosions.
If city level is the cap for Konosuba, because like I know that Megumi's like a glass cannon, like up there in power, but you can only use her spells like once or twice.
Yep.
Super explosionary.
Like
Trash
Gray
accent.
would not lose to this character. But again, see, we don't really know the scaling. Like,
Don't know
who
the
knows? Maybe for all we
Konosuba
know, the
works.
light novel is on that slime reincarnation shit with some 1A nonsense.
Actually, dude.
But
Just
we,
imagine we're all misremembering Konosuba and it's actually fucking Outer.
Uh,
anyways, like you're not really arguing this all that well, to be frank. And like the whole sleeping magic thing, like, dude, you realize that fucking Makarov in like the first 100 chapters of the manga resisted some sleep magic, right? Like, I'm pretty sure
casually.
Gray could do that too at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
hell,
my
Sting, who
god.
Gray outscales, directly resisted some stronger sleep magic being casted on him when he was fighting Lockheed. Okay,
Yeah.
number
Very
8.
sus.
This is the worst
Not gonna
one so
lie,
far.
not gonna lie, I was kind of worried that they were gonna have Alphonse on the stronger side of this list.
What do you mean, Yang? And alchemy has
Dude,
no limit. It bypasses all durability and will one-shot any character in fiction.
they have Edward above Ichigo on a previous list.
Edward.
Weaker. Alphonse Elric, steel armor, can't withstand Gray's magic. Full Metal Alchemist. Alphonse Elric, Full Metal Alchemist's younger brother. Okay, that's a weird way of putting it. Is actually a soul trapped in a steel armor suit, which allows him to strengthen offense and defense tactics. Dude, the sentence is so poorly written. Like, come on, use the
It's
proper
R.
English. He is also a fantastic chemist and can use alchemy to alter his surroundings, like crafting weapons and transmuting columns. Isn't Edward a stronger alchemist than him?
Yeah,
Correct me if I'm
Edward.
wrong. Isn't
Yeah,
Edward the better
Edward is.
alchemist?
Yeah, he is.
No. Alphonse is actually the stronger one. Into Edward learned how to like use alchemy on his soul and shit like that later on.
Unlike
He
Ray,
literally
who can
gets his
handle
soul.
all ice-related matters perfectly, Alphonse can only destroy some obstacles, but in a totally different way. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this sentence? However, Alphonse's tricks and abilities are limited, whereas Gray's ice make magic is not, and he can use his powers at any time and anywhere. Dude, can't you use alchemy on basically anything?
Yes, you
Basically.
can. As long as you have the knowledge of how to deconstruct it and reconstruct it. Meaning, fucking Edward, yes, fucking says, yeah, I know how to turn ice into water. Let's go.
The funny thing with that, Ray fought someone who can counter his magic like that when he fought Ultier. She's like, oh, I'll just rewind and fast forward your time on your spell so that your ice just doesn't exist. And he fucking stabs himself and turns his blood into ice, which just doesn't work because it's organic material now. You can sure have do that shit if you needed to, which he won't.
Dude,
He
you
just
just imagine fucking, like, with the logic that you're using for this, and with the actual information from, like, the Fullmetal Alchemist series, Alphonse probably would win with their logic, since they're not bringing up any scaling, and they're not saying, yeah, the code would fuck up his armor, and he's metal, and, the colder an area is, the more brittle metal becomes. It'd even be a better argument than what they're making. Simple fucking physics. Cold make metal brittle.
and he's not wearing a metal suit. He is the suit.
Yeah.
Literally just is it.
But the argument that they're making about, like, nothing Gray uses will work on him, such as alchemy, or just fucking turn it back into water.
He can just
Or gas.
tap.
Yeah. Just imagine, like, he just claps his hands, and all of Gray's fucking spells turn to water vapor, and he just one-shots Gray.
He's like,
So
bro.
they don't bring up any scaling for Gray. Like, Gray would get fucking one-shot going by their logic by this guy.
That's tough.
CBR, you are incompetent.
Like, Gray, hey, a guy that likes stripping versus a living suit of armor. I wonder what's going to win with pure physical power, since one completely negates the other's power.
Dude, they don't even bring up Gray's, like, Devil Slayer magic, which actually physically amps him.
Oh,
Because, like, I don't know if you read 100 Year... Actually, no, you haven't read 100 Year Quest. Basically, at a point in 100 Year Quest, like, he fights some other, Loxus's goons. I can't remember their names. Because they're basically under mind control. And the guy who uses barriers freed, I think. Like, he basically sets up a barrier that says, like, Gray Filibuster cannot use ice magic. And Gray's just like, okay, I guess I'll just use my Demon Slayer magic, and beats the shit out of them.
Bruh.
but isn't Demon Slayer weaker than Dragon Slayer and God Slayer magic, since demons are far less impressive than gods and dragons?
Shut up.
But it does sound like an argument that CBR would make, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. Because, like, dude,
honestly, I don't think they'll get down much
Gray
into the
with his
scaling.
Demon Slayer magic. Gray with his Demon Slayer magic was able to swap hands with END Natsu. Like, that's some high-end scaling right there.
Yeah, that's why I kind of said I wanted Gray to be on the list that can beat Natsu. I almost called Natsu fucking Naruto, holy shit.
Alright. I fucking swear, if Light Yagami is on this list,
Light Yagami. Hold up,
Who
let's
is
see.
number 7?
The next
I just want to
stronger.
focus. Okay, Gray would fucking
Top-
one-shot realistically.
Tatsumaki. Saiku Kanita powers are boundless. Oh, boundless. Ugh. Tatsumaki, known as
Holy shit,
Tornado
she's
of
power
Terror,
reversal!
is one of the most powerful heroes of the Hero Association. She has excellent psychokinesis abilities and can move items regardless of its size. Her telekinesis power enables her to lift an entire city from the ground and crush it like it never existed. She also can form invisible barriers to protect her comrades or trap any target within it. Tatsumaki has high pain tolerance and can keep fighting even when she is unconscious. It seems like Gray is not the only one with extraordinary powers. How is Tatsumaki here? My guys, my friends, my
Okay, wait,
pals.
hold up.
We have
But
country
Didn't the
levels.
manga...
What are y'all
Hold
doing?
up. Hold up. Didn't the manga recently have like a country to continental feat where she's like fighting psychos or whatever?
No. I mean specifically with the scaling that they're using, she gets one shot since she dragged a fucking meteor to Earth in like 2 fucking seconds in an anime.
Wait, she one shots or gets one shotted? By their logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't answer. Try again. Multi-cont.
Okay, that would actually put her right up there with the on or above the level of the top tier fairy tale characters, straight up. But yeah, CBR didn't argue it properly.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they don't mention her manga feeds.
Wait, what does Fairy Tail have for speed scaling against One Punch Man? Like, since I remember One Punch Man kind of capping at around 100 times light speed.
There is some light speed arguments because Sting uses light-based magic, but it's kind of iffy.
Actually, now I think
You aim dodging at
they're
certain
able to
points. You know?
dodge Lex's lightning. That's way earlier in the series. They probably get like millions of times stronger by the end. So, boom, fucking FTL.
So like with that multi-cont calc, I actually think she would beat Gray because I don't think Fairy Tail is up there.
Forget Gray has
I don't
Ice
think.
Shell.
Just plug a control up his ass and make him do it. Seal her up. But yeah, like I guess similar to Alphonse, you're right, but for the wrong reasons. So you didn't argue it right, so you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't
And then
Agno one
Alphonse,
of
if we don't get any scaling for Gray here, like there's no fucking scaling for Gray, Alphonse would one-shot him. And Gray is a normal guy casting magic with her scaling, and Alphonse is a suit of armor that can just clap his hands and fucking turn that ice into fucking water vapor. So I wonder what's going to happen when a living suit of armor punches a normal human being.
Again, he's not arguing this with his own logic. He's arguing with CBR's logic because they don't properly scale this stuff.
No, they don't even properly phrase the shit either. Like, how they phrase it, it makes no fucking sense.
Dude, how many times have I read a CBR sentence out loud and think like something's wrong with the way it's written? Like just even from a basic sentence structure standpoint.
it's just not heat.
No, seriously, dude. Like, how they phrased it even makes it sound like they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to alchemy. And they don't know, like, you can turn fucking water into ice into vapor, and vapor into water, and vice versa, in any way you look at it, as long as you know how the fucking simple physics works behind that with alchemy. Yet, they don't think a character that can do that could get around some simple ice magic, since they give no scaling for Gray. So it just makes them,
Very sus.
like, they are right, Alphonse would lose. Overt logic, there's no fucking way Gray can win.
Anyways, let's move on to number 6. Like, we're not even talking Tatsumaki anymore. We're going back to the previous point. Let's go. Weaker. Princess Melty's water magic is nothing compared to Gray's ice magic. Rising of Shield Hero. Do you guys know this series at all? What's the
I
scaling?
have no fucking clue what this is.
I haven't gotten into any of its scaling. I don't know if they have anything in the freaking light novel.
Let's at least see if they can argue properly. two princesses named Melty and Malty are sisters of the Melramark Kingdom. They are not the same age, and their powers are different too. Why do you mention that? That is such a non-point to make.
Like, why does it matter that they're both a different age and they're sisters?
Melty is a powerful wizard, and she can handle herself well in battles. Her special power is water magic, but it's definitely not comparable to Gray's ice powers. Are they just arguing that he freezes her water magic? Is that what they're arguing?
Like,
Gray can create cannons from ice, which would be quite useful. He doesn't do that anymore! He only did it the one time against his dad because he needed a cannon to fire some rubble, because his dad's immune to ice magic.
Dude, if they are making this argument, know what this means? That they are completely fucking wrong. Since didn't Juvia fucking, like, push Gray really hard in their fight?
Gray's ice powers make him a great warrior, but even though she was trained by the best mentors, Melty's powers are rather limited. What is this argument? Like, since Shield Hero is from a light novel, I would at least assume it's above canon level, like they're arguing.
Yeah, but
maybe.
Dudes. If we're making the argument that Gray can just freeze her water, like, that would make no fucking sense since Gray had a tough time against Juvia, which is literally made out of fucking water.
Oh. They're not arguing anything! It's just like... It doesn't help that we don't know Shield Hero at all, or its scaling. It's like, we can't really comment, but like, they're not giving very strong arguments for either side being able to win.
Well, I'm just gonna say she probably wins since there's some out-of-verse argument out there for her.
Yikes.
And she's from a light novel. There's probably some 1A nonsense.
No. Alright. Number 5. Stronger. The Todoroki has both ice and fire magic. Not magic, but powers. Okay. Todoroki is a great warrior with a powerful quirk. What?
It wouldn't be out of character for them to call his abilities magic. It would be out of character for CDR to get that wrong.
Todoroki is a great warrior with a powerful quirk, half ice and half fire, which is kind of obvious based on the color of his hair. Yes. He can use the right side of his body to drop temperatures to freezing degrees and create different objects out of ice. He can freeze anything by his touch and forge ice barriers in a matter of seconds, and his favorite move is to surf on trails of ice created by his amazing quirk. When it comes to ice powers, Gray is truly gifted, but it seems like Shoto is a bit faster, which can be a great advantage in battle. He's
Dude, they didn't even mention his
faster?
fire powers.
So yeah, no fire powers is a
He would just show
He's
up,
faster?
say Ice Flame War in fucking one shot.
Here's the
Todoroki
thing.
is
Here's the issue,
faster?
though. Here's the issue. Here's the fucking issue. Gray's immune to ice magic now. He's a demon slayer. Demon slayers are immune to their element. Like, Gray even like, when Gray's fighting his dad, where he got those demon slayer powers from, he chucks his dad's own ice at him. Because he's like, Natsu can't eat his own fire, so it's probably the same with demon slayers. But, like, it didn't work, because demon slayers are just completely immune to their element if it's on or below their level. And they're not arguing that Shoto's stronger than Gray, they're arguing he's faster.
Wow.
And they don't even mention his fire powers.
I don't think My Hero has good light speed scaling compared to Fairy Tail. So at least Fairy Tail has users that actually have light magic.
We have
Light dragon magic. I'm pretty sure it's fucking light.
Dragon magic. We have shadow magic. Bro, my G, my boys.
And not only did Natsu beat up Sting, current Gray far outscales that version of Natsu. Like, he just deadass just look at him and he'd freeze.
He would slump that man over, dude. Like, without even trying, bro. Like,
And
dude,
yeah, I thought they were
this,
going to mention like, oh, he also has fire powers, so he could melt Gray's ice. But like, did you forget when he fought that owl dude who absorbed Natsu's fire powers? Like, Gray froze his fire.
he didn't care. He froze that much.
Like, they didn't even try to argue his fire powers. They're just like, oh yeah, he's got ice powers, and he's
Actually,
probably faster.
do you think it'd be a hot take?
Hmm?
Guys, do you think it'd be a hot take to say Fairy Tail Gray would solo the entire verse of My Hero?
Uh,
Might be a take. Prime All Might, and anybody's on Prime All Might's level. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. Perhaps.
I think it depends on which calcs you're looking into, I guess. Like, I'm pretty sure
I
Gray's
am for
stronger
both.
than Todoroki, especially with CBR scaling here.
Todoroki.
Actually, real quick, who do you think wins the entire verse of My Hero with her highest end calcs, or Fairy Tail Gray with his highest end calcs?
What, isn't like Continental the highest end for My Hero?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Continental, but it's like a weird calc where they say, well, the first no move at All Might fights, he states that he could have killed in 5 punches in his prime, but it took him 300. And he like has a country level feat with like the Stormer, a Continental feat.
Okay,
I-
so
I-
he's
I
60
don't
times
think-
weaker than his prime, I guess. So I can get that. Like we accept bleach multipliers. I think we should be equally fair and say like, yeah, prime 60 times stronger, so just multiply that, calc by that, you know?
I just think Gray would blitz since I don't think they have good enough speed scaling is a thing either.
I don't think you
Nah,
could
they got
sell
a
the
light
verse,
speed guy.
like, from like
No. Yeah,
what
they
I
got
know
a
of their
light speed guy.
calcs. Like,
But
well, like, is
You can't say
Todoroki anywhere near that level though?
What? I
Is
know.
Todoroki anywhere near the like that All Might tier?
No one is on par with Prime All Might. I mean, I'm just gonna say that right now. Outside maybe like Prime All for One.
Hmm. So
his
yeah,
apprentice
sounds like
guy had light
it sounds like
speed.
Todoroki just
I
gets
don't know.
sounds like Todoroki just gets frozen over.
Todoroki, maybe.
I don't know.
Perhaps. But what is
Like,
that next
this is
one?
just like also like the title for his entry. He has ice and fire powers,
No
but they
mention of
don't
fire.
mention him using his fire powers in the fight. Like, come on, this is base. Like, at least fucking mention him using his fire in some way. Come on, CBR, you're dropping the bar even lower every time we read a sentence from you. Oh, gee, I wonder if that's accurate or not. Number 4, Haku's ice release is powerful but limited. Why is Haku on the list?
Haku literally gets one shot by Surf Series Gray.
Yeah, because he's equal to Natsu, who blew up a city.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass, that will put Gray at, like, maybe outscaling the entirety of Part 1 Naruto in Chapter 1 of Fairy Tail.
No, dude, Itachi solos Fairy Tail from Part 1 Naruto.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a Mangekyo Sharingan, I'm right. I'm sorry, Itachi, yeah.
You're forgetting that, too, not to mention, like, Itachi scale, like, in Part 1 he scales to Hiruzen, and Hiruzen's the strongest Hokage, and, like, you know, like, Hashirama's multi-continental.
Shut up. Also, that's wrong. That old man does not scale to his prime self or that version of Hashirama. Anyways, Haku is from the land of water, and like his mother, he has the ability to manipulate water at will. Haku can use... What the fuck is this? Haku can use his ice release to create several large ice spikes to kill anyone who stands in his way, like when he killed his father when he attempted to murder him after killing his mother. He has special ice techniques and can form mirroring ice crystals to attack his enemies no matter where they are. Anyone who is surrounded by this ice mirror boundary will be affected by Haku's powers. But Gray's ice powers are boundless. Ooh, shit, out reversal Gray. And he can strike his opponents from any angle.
No, dude.
Okay, like,
If he's way boundless, that means he's in the boundless tier. He transcends out reversal.
Everyone out reversal? Because, like, this is just first arc Naruto, and you're saying Gray could beat him? Everyone's out reversal now by CBR scaling. Or I guess...
Okay, shut up with the out reversal.
You're not wrong.
Please.
You're not wrong, CBR, in saying Gray could beat Haku. But that's like saying Naruto could beat Grant Fisher. Like, no shit.
I'm like, what's the purpose?
What do you mean, Grant
Also-
Fisher? Okay, guys. Grant Fisher scales to Ichigo.
Shut up. I am not hearing it. I am not hearing you
Alright.
say that argument on screen.
3. Stronger.
What? I'm really saying
Vanilla
Ichigo's stronger
Ice,
than the
JoJo's, a strong immortal being with a powerful stand. Vanilla Ice is a vampire who can use his stand, a visual manifestation of life energy, to disappear into nothingness and destroy everything in his path. The only flaw is an otherwise perfect shield is that Cream, Vanilla Ice stands, can't see its destination in void form, making its user vulnerable. However, the fact that he is a vampire makes him a dangerous opponent with exceptional skills such as immortality, increased durability, strength, and speed. So with all of his powerful ice techniques, Gray might not be able to defeat Vanilla Ice should they face each other in battle.
Dude, they're saying he's weaker than Polnareff by a lot. Dude, Polnareff's Silver Chariot is just a beat stick. It's just a beat stick, and he still managed to kill this man, despite like how strong his stand is and his immortality.
What do you mean? Polnareff didn't
Man
win
said
the
he got
sun
run over.
did. Dudes, what do you mean? Polnareff didn't beat him. The sun did.
They got run over.
Dude, unless they're fighting either at night or in like a completely enclosed building, this man just disintegrates by being in the sun.
This man Gray just freaking takes off his shirt, blows out the roof, and I'm like, bro, have some sun.
He wouldn't even intentionally try to do that. It would just be like collateral damage from one of his spells.
Actually, no. Just Gray sings "Here Comes the Sun" as he blows off a fucking roof.
Yeah. You know Gray
So,
would
like-
say that too.
Do fairy tale characters have spiritual awareness? Because, like, if not, I don't think he would even see his stand.
Good question. That's exactly why.
I don't think it matters since Gray can use Ice Shell.
Shut up. Dude, I actually don't think Ice Shell would work with CBR's scaling here. Like, also, they got Cream's ability wrong. He doesn't destroy things. It teleports them to another dimension. Like, my guy.
But don't
These
you know
people,
that guy
CBR has
lost to
zero
a
reading
dog
comprehension.
and a French guy,
The-
and you know the French.
And they don't even mention the fact that because he's a vampire, if he stands in the
again,
sun, he
you
just
look really
instantly
badly.
dies. What? Now, Nudes, were you saying something?
What was I gonna say? But yeah, that guy from JoJo's isn't that powerful. He lost to a French. Yeah. I said that guy from JoJo's isn't that powerful. He lost to a dog and a French guy, and you know the French are guaranteed to surrender every time. Yet the French guy still won.
Like, did they just forget that he'll die if he stands in the sunlight? Like,
Yeah, that means like there has to be conditions so he can actually fight.
let alone win. Like,
Yeah.
even if they're inside, if it's daytime, if Gray accidentally blows off the roof from the collateral damage of his spells, what does Vanilla
What
Ice
if
do? He
Gray-
just dies.
What if Gray just fires an AoE spell and blows the fucking building they're in?
Nigga, what the... Dude, tell me how I'm on
Wait, this guy
versus
just
with...
turned to dust?
Hold
Oh,
up,
that was
dude.
kind of weird.
Dude, tell me
Hmm?
how I'm going through verses with you, right? To see if, like, Gray had some spiritual fucking awareness, right? And I says, right? I sees on the screen. Existence eraser, conceptual manipulation, pl- bro, I thought that said plot manip, bro. I was about to say, what the, bro?
Flop with it.
I was about to
I
say,
think they're
what the
talking.
fuck?
I think I think they're talking about like when he's trying to use like the amped up ice shell against Seraph, where it's like if I erase my very memories of my existence, then it'll be even stronger. Like I think that's what they're going for. Maybe
Probably.
because I don't remember anything else that could be described as existence erasure.
I'm sleep. I'm so sleep, dude.
Like, uh,
SMH,
this is a
whatever.
weird one. This is a weird one because like Gray doesn't. I don't think he has any spiritual awareness. I don't think. It's like he wouldn't be able to see Vanilla Ice's stand. Not that it would really matter, because like even to other stand users, Cream is invisible. But still, you know what I mean?
I'm like, as long as the boy Gray
Actually, no, they do
can
have
just take
spiritual
him
awareness.
out.
I remember in one arc where they are like I do. I remember one arc where they fight like the poison dragons there. I forgot what fucking arc that was.
Okay, what about the poison
Like,
dragon stuff?
Arashian
Go on.
Stace, or was it in the time skip?
no, it was very early in the series where these the guy with a poison magic dragon slayer on his team, and we're going after like this ancient fucking magic that these people created that could change alignment.
Oh
And
yeah, they do
and
have spiritual awareness. They were all souls.
yeah,
Like the case of
Oh
skill was all
shit.
souls.
This nigga about to get
So he
fucked up.
can't see his stand.
He's still about to
And they're
get his
not
ass
arguing
beat.
like and they're not arguing like how fast Vanilla Ice is, because like he does fight Silver Chariot, one of the faster stands in the part. It was like several hundred, or maybe several thousand times FTL count, but they don't bring it up.
I thought it was 1,500 times faster than light. At least that's what Death Battle said.
I think it just depends on who's calcing it, but you get the point. You get the point. They're not arguing. They're not arguing it all that well, you know.
Yeah.
Like even if
Honestly,
Cream
though,
does win, like Ifion, because of the nature of Vanilla Ice's abilities, like power and durability doesn't matter. It's all about speed. But like at the same time, like he's very vulnerable, and it's depending on what time of day and the environment he's fighting in.
well, yeah, Gray could also just blow up the building or fucking. Actually, now I think about it, if he covers, like, blows up the roof of a building and fucking puts ice over it, that ice will fucking, like, amplify the light from the sun.
Well, he wouldn't know that, but like he would just most likely destroy the building as part of collateral damage, because Fairy Tail's infamous for doing that shit at the start of the series.
Yeah, like, Natsu says, yeah, you're like, in a sex trade. I'm going to blow up this city to kill you. Fucking does, the winged attack, I'm pretty sure, Fire Dragon Roar, and fucking destroys an entire dock on the city.
And like Natsu, like was destroying the tower that was meant to like revive Zeref. He's like, yeah, destroying properties kind of a Fairy Tail specialty.
All that property damage.
Oh, he's like, yeah, he breaks the fourth wall in a way.
Okay, let's move on. This is a weird one. But like, Vanilla Ice has like very specific win conditions, so it's just like a lot more strict than Gray's, you know.
Bro, these niggas really said Vineland Saga. Oh,
What the fuck? I've never even heard of this though.
I've never seen this before either.
You never heard of Vineland
I
Saga?
don't know that.
I was on Vineland
Weaker,
Saga before I got
Socails.
clout. Then I fell
Socails
off
just
it.
a skilled warrior. Then why is he here?
Who
Wouldn't it
knows?
look more impressive for Gray to fight other strong people and win? instead of these fodder characters.
Violent Saga was getting clout.
Dude. Just imagine the next character on the list is the pre-retcon Beyond, or that person can beat Gray.
Socails is a mighty, powerful warrior who can swing 2 axes at the same time and slices a opponent like cheese. Oh shit, 2 axes? He's stronger than Taurus! He's known as the strongest Viking and is Sigvaldi's brother. He is a one-eyed muscular man covered with scars from his superhuman strength. Socails' punch has enough power to kill anyone! And he's highly skilled at hand-to-hand combat. However, he does not possess any magical powers. They will probably lose against the all-powerful Ice Master Gray. Dude, by their own argument, he kills Gray in 1 hit. What the fuck?
That's it. Yeah. That literally doesn't really.
That's gonna be amazing in SAO, and he has a secret dual wielding skill.
Dude.
Okay, what were you gonna say? Well, I was in the middle of reading this off.
Violent Saga is literally only here because it was getting clout.
Oh. And you, Prideful?
Basically I said, man, he has a dual wielding skill. He'll do wonderful in Sword Art Online.
Get his ass beat in Sword Art Online.
How strong or weak is Vinland Saga?
They're regular niggas. With fucking knives and axes. They're like fucking sailors, niggas. Like, imagine Vikings. This is fucking Viking type niggas, bro. They're regular fucking Vikings.
By CBR's own reasoning here, he's stronger than Gray because he can punch him once and kill him.
Actually, Noons. These aren't regular ass guys, they're Vikings. So haven't you seen the completely historically accurate show Vikings, where Vikings can 1v1 bears and win?
Yeah, bro, these niggas are some powerful Vikings. Them niggas can beat bears, bro. But yeah, these are fucking Vikings, niggas. Fucking, like, they're regular fucking niggas, bro. Gray, day 1, destroys. This is terrible. Anyways, number 1. We will now go to the infamous number 1. Will it be Light Yagami? Will it be Lelouch v Britannia? Let's see. Number 1 is Yo.
What?
Yo,
Wait. Here's the problem, though. They could still be wrong in how they argue it. Let's see.
Hold up, bro. It's our boy Tosh here. We were trending, Alright, stronger Captain Toshiro Hitsugaya, the best half-immortal sword warrior.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that description?
Bleach, okay? Captain Toshiro Hitsugaya is a near-immortal soul reaper that escorts the soul of the dead to the waiting afterlife. His unique power is
he doesn't even do that! He's
ice.
A captain!
Yeah. Like Great Foolbuster. Although he is the youngest captain in the 10th division in the Bleach series, Toshiro remains humble and fair, but he has zero tolerance for those who betray him. Unlike Gray, he is an excellent sword fighter, and he can switch from one position to another in a blink of an eye, which could be a handy trick in drastic situations. Where is Toshiro being crazy? Where is Toshiro fighting freaking Espada? Where is he? Nigga, he's a captain. Nigga, he is a captain.
Gray shit stomps.
Bro.
Gray has boundless power.
Bro. Where is the respect, bro? Beating a poly, bro. Boxing again. Where is the respect? Where?
Where's him bodying Gerard? Like, you're not gonna mention any of that?
Bro, like, he beats up
you're not wrong, CBR, for having him above Gray, because, like, end of series Bleach shit stomps end of series Fairy Tail, but you're not arguing this at all.
Now I'm kind of wishing if but instead of like having Haku for one Naruto character on here, I wish they put Kakuzu at number 1, since Kakuzu has that multi-continental feat.
You know the weird thing is like for Toshiro and Todoroki, they both say like, oh, they beat Gray because they're fast, they're speedy. Dude, Haku's all about being fast.
Like, why isn't Hockey
Even Gray
stronger
could
by your
beat him.
logic? Why
What
doesn't
did
Hockey
you
speed blitz
say?
in one shot?
Yeah, he lags so hard.
Like by their
Yeah, I
own
didn't see
logic
them.
here, Haku would speed blitz. Like,
Haku was
what is
speedy boy.
with you, CBR?
CBR, CBR, CBR. Truthfully, at the end of the day, we just have to understand. You don't make sense to
Like,
yourself. That's just something we have to
this
understand. You
isn't
have no
the
skill.
worst. This isn't the worst list that they've made. Like, I actually argue this is one of the better ones. But even when you're right, you're wrong because you're arguing it very badly.
The arguments you use, terrible. Not what we like to hear, sadly enough. Uh, cool for having Toaster at one. The bleach respects. That's what we like to see. The bleach respects. The bleach respect. The bleach
Pretty
respect.
rare for CBR to respect Bleach.
Yeah. Something y'all need
What do you
to
mean?
try
Tojo
doing
loses?
more. You know.
Fairy Tail's outer verso, man.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Right, well, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, I'm
The
actually getting sick
video.
of your out of Russell stuff
The
today.
video is
I
over.
actually am.
Goodbye.
Yeah. So, what will the next list be?
What are the options?
We have the 10 strongest fairy tale characters who aren't wizard saints. We have 5 Zanpakuto that perfectly counter Natsu and 5 he can handle. Or the
Or the
10
Wizard
strongest
Saints.
female mages.
Wizard Saints.
Okay, what's it saying?
Yeah. Where is it in right now? Oh, that's okay. We're in the U.S. Where's
Just give me
Japan?
a sec to post. Just give me a second to fucking post in verses.
You better stop. You better stop. Stop. Oh, freak. Now they're asking me for a zip code.
You know, I have a feeling this will be their most correct list because I just have a hard time seeing them fuck it up by having a wizard saint here. You know, although I highly doubt they'll get the actual power scaling correctly because like I doubt Natsu's going to be on the list, which he should be. You know what I mean?
Actually, dude, just imagine if Lucy is on the list, but Natsu isn't.
Dude, Lucy deadass would be on the list. She deadass is above all the wizard saints except maybe Serena. Because like, dude, like the most recent arc in the 100-Year Quest amped our main characters a lot. Like they went from getting bodied by these these goons of one of the dragon gods to in the next time they fight them, beating them. They got a lot stronger just in that arc, but I doubt they're talking 100-Year Quest. This is the middle of June last year.
Yep. They probably don't know nothing about that.
I don't even know if that arc was halfway over at that point. Bro, what is this? Moons, what is on your screen?
We're trying to get a Japanese thingy for items. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about it. Oh fuck! This is, dude. This isn't the. I need a freaking address in Japan. I just need an address for Japan. I just need an address for Japan. Hold up. Bro, I just put in bad Oh, bro, wow, it worked. I just put in bad information. Yes, okay. Okay, hold up. Did I finesse? Did I just finesse? I finessed it. I finessed it. I'm back. I'm back. I have JPFGO. I have JPFGO. Alright, I'm very happy right now. Bro, I have $80. I could walk out there and get some ice cream right now. Nah, I won't. I won't.
Are we doing this first?
Alright, bro, alright.
Yeah,
The recording is still processing, sir. It's still in the process of processing.
Also, Noons, when you come across a big giant at some point, cashing its soul.
Dude, what?
In Dark Souls 2, if you come across a big giant and you kill it, cash in its soul and become human before you fight it to summon somebody.
he doesn't need the help. He does not need the
No,
help.
no, no. I'm talking from a storyline with the NPC.
Oh,
Pate, man, Pate.
His name's Pate?
Yeah, Pate. You know that warrior
guy
guy
gave
that
you
you
the
talked
white
to?
summon stone.
Yeah, the guy that gave you the white summon stone, Noons. The guy right
Yeah.
near the gate. That's Pate. You can summon him, and you can get like a really good shield from him. If you like get a certain way through his story, and he gives you probably the best spear in the fucking game, too, and a
That's
warrior set of
interesting.
armor
That's
with
really
some
cool.
fashion for him.
Yeah, that's really cool. Bro, why is it taking so long to process?
And he can allow you to kill another person in the game, which gives you the best weapon for a cleric in the game.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, it's
That's
an
interesting.
Axe.
axe that, yeah, an axe of lightning damage, which naturally tied to it, where you can infuse with a lightning gem, and basically have really high like faith scaling of it. You can then put like a sunlight blade on top of that shit, and it hits really fucking hard.
Interesting.
Just something that you should keep in mind when you start playing Dark Souls 2 again.
I'm not gonna keep any of that in mind. I don't know. I don't even remember what you said.
I
Bro, how
will.
is the video taking that long to process?
Because it's a long video. Let me see how long this
The
video is.
CBR, the CBR, the C, the C, the CBR Chronicles